News 24 has been following the murder of Armand Swart for nearly 3 months now. He was an engineer working at a Vereeniging firm, and he was shot 23 times on April 17. A car had pulled alongside his while he was waiting for a gate to open at his company, and they peppered the side of his car with bullets, and he died in his seat. News 24 can now reveal that 2 weeks before Swart was killed, in a case of mistaken identity, the company filed a whistleblowing report with the Department of Public Enterprises, reporting mammoth price inflation on a Transnet contract. It turns out that this company is an original manufacturer of locomotive parts, and they picked up price discrepancies in products that they'd sold onto a middleman who was contracted with Transnet. For a nondescript spring, no bigger than the size of someone's finger, which they sell for R3.20, the same product was sold for R152 each to Transnet. The net effect of this is that what should have been a R25,000 contract morphed into a R1.2 million contract, and 2 weeks after reporting this discrepancy, Swartz was gunned down. In this case, the police were quick to act, and on the same day that Swartz was killed, they arrested 3 men, amongst them a 30-year veteran police officer attached to the Johannesburg Central Detective Branch. These men are now before court facing a raft of charges, including murder and conspiracy, and if the state's case against them proves true, they are in fact a prolific hit squad linked to a number of crimes. We know that the police officers investigating this matter themselves have received threats. They've been followed from court, and they've had to contend with meddling from high-ranking police officers. The NPA and the police's own crime intelligence division have recommended that they too be protected in order to see this case through to fruition. The importance of a story like this can't be understated. The death of Swart highlights the peril faced by whistleblowers on a daily basis. The fact of the matter is that there are few protections for people who are willing to stand up and do the right thing. In this case, obviously Swart was gunned down in an attack meant for someone else, but the chilling effect will be felt because people will understand that should they choose to stand against corruption, or perceived corruption at the very least, they may pay the ultimate price. We all understand the vital role whistleblowers have played in the South African context, and that needs to continue if we are going to combat corruption. The reality of the attack on Swart is that it was obviously meant for someone else at the company, but now his wife will raise their 2 children alone.